man, so yesterday we went over, you know, the video, the very unfortunate video with the talented singer, songwriter Kevin McCall, you know, revealing back on Figg that he was on EBT and talking about how Chris Brown owed him bread and shit like that, alright? I'll catch y'all up with that if y'all missed it. But Chris Brown has since responded to that, you know? So Chris Brown posted this on his story saying, remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one. God dang. And also he added more insult to injury by posting on his Instagram the song Deuces with him and Kevin McCall and Tiger. And saying Chris Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? A photo on him, big vibing. That boy moving petty as hell by the whole situation, alright? So, listen, it's a lot more going on. Things have been unearthed. I'm gonna catch y'all up with what you guys may have missed with the video with Kevin McCall back on Figg, and also catch y'all up with things that were said in the past about the situation. But first thing first, let's tap in with the sponsor for today's video. There's a reason why I'm the go-to handyman in my house, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. I'm not one of those guys who calls AAA the second a tire loses. If I'm on the side of the road, I'm not waiting around and filming a pray for me Instagram story. I'm popping the trunk and handling it. I fix what I can. I put things together myself. I'm stubborn like that. But even I know my limits. Because I'll change a tire, but I will not walk into a courtroom talking about your honor. I watched 3 YouTube videos, man. I think I got this. Nah, Morgan & Morgan has over 1,000 attorneys in more than 100 offices and 25 billion recovered for more than 500,000 people. Somebody got offered $350,000. Morgan & Morgan turned that into $12 million. Submitting a claim takes less time than arguing with someone about it. You can click the link in my description, type your info, done. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. Change your own tire if you want to, but when it comes to that money, let the pros handle it. Before I help the people out that may have missed yesterday's video, man, let's continue to update the folks that's been on point. So Kevin McCall talks about how he blew the millions he made with Chris Brown and lost his fam and crib. So let's see what's going on right here.
So you know what I did with that? I spent that up in no day. Tried to get a whip, some dumb shit. But when I finally got a check from Deuces that was over 6 figures, I opened that mug up. It was like, I got the mail like I always used to. I used to write songs in my grandmother's driveway. I'm sitting in my auntie's Jaguar because I didn't have my own car at the time. And so since I used to be pulling up with the celebrities, the best I could do was my supposed rich auntie at the time. She was a nurse. I was in her car. So got the check, opened it with my cousin, and I ain't never seen nothing over $10,000 in my life. So when I saw 100 and something thousand, I'm like, I looked at my cousin, I just closed it because I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm in the hood, I need to start hiding this shit. Immediately, I got scared. I ain't even get happy. I'm like, where I'm gonna put this shit? Where am I? $100,000, what do I do? Like, and I didn't tell nobody. I kept it a secret because honestly, I had never seen that much money, didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know where to start. The most I had ever paid for rent at the time was like $300 when I was at Washington State. So I couldn't even fathom really before that. It took me almost losing my family to realize, okay, something's not right. I had a 4-bedroom house in Woodland Hills, and my child's mom at the time had to pay the rent. I'm thinking I'm broke, not knowing I got checks coming from here, here, on this tax ID number, you know, all these things that I'm more familiar with now. And if I knew them then, I probably could have saved my family, but I knew I blew the bag when I had to move back into my parents' house for like a week. Just that whole time period was the most embarrassing time, a very difficult time. And it was a time where I really had like a mental breakdown, like under all the pressure. And it was really funny to me when people talk about supporting people in mental health issues and things of that nature. And it's like, even though I exhibited those behaviors, people never really reached out to try to help. I was on Shade Room and all of my business was out in this Front Street. It made it even harder on my mental and just, I almost crumbled to the pressure. And then, I don't know what it was, but one of them royalty checks came in again, praise the Lord. Another little 10,000 or something just to get me back started. I got me an apartment, then I lost that apartment. I was back on my grandmother's couch again. And that's when I thought it was really over. I had to really sit back and say, okay, well, where's the money coming from? Like, how do I get paid? What is this this quarterly thing? Like, how do I manage that to where I could survive? How do I get health care? I have a toothache and I need to go get work done. How do I get this stuff done? So I just started learning how to take care of yourself. When you come from being a football player or a jock, as they say, you get addicted to attention. you get a high off of that fan and that crowd, you know, cheering for you and stuff. So then once you leave that, you start chasing that high. Once you get it in music, once you get your first hit, why do you think they call it a first hit? It's like that first hit. You get addicted. What's going on with me now is I'm really focused on my family and my children. I got a new album coming out.
Hell no. I mean, that sounds like a typical story. A typical story of a lot of artists coming up and just didn't understand the music business. A lot of people come in just talented, but don't understand the business. At some point in time, you got to educate yourself with that. I remember talking to somebody just casually about, you know, music business, and they were artists and they didn't give a fuck about the actual business. And I'm like, damn, talented as hell, but didn't give a damn about the actual business. So that let me know, like, if you go far and music becomes your #1 source of income, you may have some tough times, because not only don't you know, but when someone's trying to give you the information to put you up on game, you're not trying to, you know, equip yourself with that knowledge. So it's gonna put you in some tough situations moving forward. It's a lot of folks just in it for their attention. You heard what you just said. They in it just for their attention, and anything that can get them that, that's what they want. Even times when he was down bad on his ass, I'm pretty sure the first thing he wanted to do when he got that bread wasn't to stack up or to rebuild, like really build your own base. He wanted to go and show folks, more than likely. I don't know. I'm a speculator that he wanted to show folks that, hey, I'm not out of here. I'm not done for. I still got some bread coming in. He probably wanted to go ahead and live above his means, obviously, right? Probably should have stayed on that couch a little bit longer, you know, get back on that grind as far as the music goes. But it seemed like he burned some bridges over time, though. They say he was saying things like this. I don't know how recent this was, but someone says, you want to cry now, but was just threatening Chris Brown and his kid, and still talk about CB to this day. Did you forget? Now that you got interviews, you want to cop please? Not cool. So Chris Brown and his seed would be in a casket if he had anything to do with me being shot. Stop playing with rumors, or I can't promise CB will make 29. I kept him alive 7 years now in LA. Don't take the humbleness you see in me as weakness. Chris wouldn't have a head tattoo on. Thumbs down, whatever. All right, whoa, okay. But all right, let me catch y'all low with what y'all may have missed.
Star shit.
Even if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but a nigga, watch this. I think it's a game, bro. No, this for when I poke niggas. Don't walk up on me playing. All you Team Breezy niggas, keep that on the internet. My bad. I went too far?
You talk about the talent.
All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented individuals to ever grace the music industry.
We gonna get to that.
So
we gonna get to
just
that.
Veer.
I love how you try that. I love how you. Yeah, we gonna veer to that. But we gonna
Why
get the
the fuck
bullshit out
You
the way.
have a testimony.
Why the
tell your life.
get in on this?
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
us
fuck I got an EBT card? And this nigga is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the, bro? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all niggas want to see a nigga cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a.
Bro.
Fuck, nigga.
That ain't fair, nigga.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
Bro.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, Smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that and hide my face with a mask like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every nigga ain't had no
I got an
motherfucking
EBT
EBT
card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT card.
Man, I might get an EBT book. I walk in the building, y'all look at
I got
me crazy.
EBT
Let me tell you this, cuz.
In my name.
Me and
Yeah, look
Heather,
at me crazy.
look. Me and Heather went to the county building together. On my mama, together. We
Hey.
went to the county building together, bro.
Oh, God.
We go, everybody fight out of this shit.
I had to hide in there, bro.
I need you to think
On the set, everybody gonna go, niggas go through problems, bro.
Hey, bro. Do you remember what Nip said to you? You don't remember that day we went in there? You don't even remember, huh?
I was high as fuck. I was going through it, bro. I wanted to kill myself that
That
day.
nigga spoke life into you, bro. That was my first introduction to him. And like humbly, I had to let him know, like, bro, you one of the realest niggas a nigga ever met. Like we gangsters, so like when you in that world, like you know the world I come from and who I am, like the ego, having a big ego is a part of all of it. But I had to let him know how much respect for him and how he conducted himself because of what he said to you, bro. And this is the day that the video dropped. The viral video that Breezy dropped when they said I bought this
I'm
with
going
your
to
money.
August later. I need this.
I bought that with your money. I bought this with your money.
For real.
Remember that video? It was that day, bro. They said, Kev, you a winner. You're supposed to win. You a winner, bro. A lot of people in the world get off on seeing people down.
Let me get a shot then.
He not one of them niggas, bro. You got greatness in you. All of God's grace go through testimonies, bro. All of God's grace go through testimonies. Real niggas go through shit.
Sit down, cuz. You can have a mic so people can hear you here.
Shout out to my
I love how you
cousin, man.
speaking life into your homie. This is real tight.
If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this nigga. He's a thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as.
Now, most recently, dude decided to take a Orlando Brown approach. Now, when Bryson Tiller got a Lambo for Chris Brown, Kevin McCall tweeted this right here saying, I told you, little bro, crazy light-skinned niggas got the best pussy. He got you hooked now too. That is fire, huh? Now I'm hot. Why won't he divorce me? Gay pride paperwork party soon. Okay, so on top of that, they say he was talking about Tyrese too. Let me see what's up with this.
Tyrese is a buster. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
When all the home I was getting into it, all my homeboys, everybody in the hood, because I'm famous, but I'm broke. So I'm living on my granny couch. This nigga Tyrese, he got a big ass mansion at this time. He called it Reese Hondas. He got Benny Hondas in the back. He got a Starbucks, a gas station. He got all type of shit. This is my idol. I do music because I used to walk the Lark High School from my house. Century and Avalon, I go all the way up the street by myself and watch his talent shows. That's why I do this shit. So he calling me. I really want to be friends with the nigga, but him just calling me is enough. So I'm like, ooh, he finna let me move in. He's like, look, you homeless? I'm finna do something for you. You know, he get real dramatic. He's a transformer type nigga. That's what I'm gonna do for you. God told me he don't want me letting somebody else go through the hurdles that I've overcame without at least giving them the gems, if you will. Shut the fuck up. So then this is what the nigga do. He said, so this is what I'm gonna do for you. You say you homeless, you need somewhere to stay. I'm thinking Cliff to say, I got a 4-bedroom, I got a mansion. He say, call anybody. Call anybody, a friend, anybody. I'm gonna get on the phone 3, I'm gonna say, this is Tyrese Gibson. And I stamped this message. I said, if you don't get the fuck off my phone with that weirdo shit.
I don't mean to laugh. What do you mean, call
You
anybody?
do mean to laugh.
All right, that's a crazy story, but that's a crazy story. But man, listen, bro, you gotta figure it out, bro. You gotta figure it out. Most people, they're gonna look at you like you should have figured it out by now. But sometimes, like, I understand, like, mental health, that is a thing. That is a thing. That's why your moments when you have clarity there are so important, because you got to make sure those are the times that you put provisions in place to make sure that you're on point when you may have an episode or anything, or stress may get too heavy for you. Like, you got to make sure you play against yourself. Like, not even with people that's struggling through mental health issues. Anything that you know that's a flaw of yours, you got to understand that and look at yourself like an opponent and play against that flaw. If you know you someone that's disorganized like a motherfucker, you make sure you find out what caused you to be disorganized, and I'm pretty sure that shit comes down for small little habits that just stack up and just cause chaos. You break everything down one by one, bro. Atomic Habits is a great book for anybody to read if they know that they struggle with something. The best way you can do is build a system to combat whatever you may be struggling with. A system. Whether if you're trying to lose weight, be more organized, stop procrastinating, so many different things, bro. Read Atomic Habits or look up the notes or something, but it's all about building building habits one by one to help you from failing, you know? But I do look at life a lot of times like playing a game against yourself. You gotta know what your flaws are, bro. And be real with yourself every single day. You could lie to other people. I don't suggest it, but you should never lie to yourself. You should be real with yourself so you know what you dealing with and play upon that, dog. Like, say for instance, just something about me, bro. I know that if I sip lick while I'm filming, like say for instance, if I'm filming, I'm not gonna edit after. I'm gonna have fun, do amazing recordings, but I'm not gonna edit after. So if I wanna be productive, put out content, stay on schedule, I cannot be under the influence of alcohol. Other people may be able to do it. I can't do it. If I stream and sip lick, bro, I'm done for the next day because I'm gonna stream for hours. Then I'm gonna fall asleep directly after the stream, sometimes on stream, if you know, you know, but directly after the damn stream. And then the next day, I'm not popping up and chopping up the edits and stuff if I drink. So if I want to stream to be productive, make sure it goes within my content flow. Nah, bro, you gotta do a soul bad stream, vibe up, have a good time, cut the stream at a decent time, wake up the next day and chop them clips and serve the clips to the people. Like, you gotta know who you are. You gotta be real with yourself, dog. And if you may want to go ahead and make shit sound sweet to other people, but you can't do that to you. You can't. That's just me, bro. That's just me, some shit that I struggle with. But I hope bro find peace and figure out his situation. I understand things may be tough, but you'll figure it out. You will always have another chance as long as you're breathing. But before we sign out, they say Kevin McCall sends a message to Chris Brown. What's going on here, bro?
Oh, that's what I want to tell you. That was what I was gonna say.
This is
So
right here, you
now,
tell
we
him.
on back on Figg, my nigga. This nigga CB watch this shit. I want this to come from strictly from your heart. Tell him how you feel, bro.
Man, I rock with CB.
Not even third person. Talk to him.
Yeah,
like
talk-
holler.
No,
at him.
I rock with you, Chris. I feel like sometimes God, in order to get our attention, we got to be at our lowest point, and that's why I feel like I was even able to get next to you as a superstar, a famous nigga, or the king of R&B, just a regular nigga from 97th Street who didn't have no accolades, who failed, didn't go to NFL. Everybody thought it was over, and I'm like, what, nigga? I'm the nigga in music.
You had,
And you gave me a chance.
had contract offers.
I remember all of that shit, bro. I never had no animosity towards you. I never hated on you. I never threatened your kids. Whoever said that, I don't know what they own, but we don't play like that. I love your kids. I love my kids. My daughter was at your birthday party. And, man, whatever's going on, let's have a conversation. If you too big to talk to me, cool, I get it. But I said what I have to say. I don't hate on you. I'm not in no competition. You the king of R&B. I'm the bishop. I do gospel. We ain't even in the same lane. So you got that. And anything you need, I got you. Anybody around you who got a problem, man, God bless y'all, because I don't even know y'all. You know what I mean? But I don't got a problem with that man, and he the one with the gifts and the talents. And Christ is in his name. His name is Christopher. So that's why I said he's the king of R&B. I'm not meant to be the king of R&B. I'm meant to be the bishop. I'm the advisor to the king. That's just as powerful. He get advice from me. I helped him get his comeback once. He helped me get my start. We could do it the fuck again. Fuck what all you niggas is talking about. It's over.
Hey, bro, I believe you should just, let that be that. Build your image, get yourself right. I'm hearing a lot of bad things about who you are as a person. And that may be due to some other things that you're dealing with, some internal things that you're dealing with. But focus on that and focus on just building yourself and building different relationships. Like, bro, feel like that bridge is burnt. Bridge is burnt, man. If you're talented enough, more people are going to want to access that talent. Trust me. Just focus. Just focus on building again. I remember hearing on the interview on Drink Champs, Leo Cohen saying, I'm never focused on the past. I'm only focused on becoming, So all old accolades and stuff, I ain't too much worried about it. I'm focused on becoming. Always steadily becoming. You always focus on looking forward. You look to the past, to learn from the mistakes, but you always looking forward to build and get better and stay reinventing yourself. So focus on becoming, not doubling back and trying to fix things. It's done. It's broken. Build again. Build again. You should build better this time too. Good luck to that man. But y'all let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.